Hi everybody, how y'all doing today? My name is Aaron and this is Dumpster Fire Films. Usually I rate and review movies that are bad, but today I decided to change things up a little bit and watch one of my very favorite movies. I've watched 6 horrible movies so far and I thought I deserved a treat, so... Today I'm going to be reacting to the Poseidon Adventure from 1972. It is probably the reason that I love disaster movies so much. My grandma showed me this when I was young, probably in the 80s or 90s, and it is truly one of my very favorite movies of all time. Stellar cast, great special effects, no CGI. It is an amazing movie. So I thought I'd give an example of what I think is a great movie, and I hope you all enjoy it. I haven't really seen anybody else react to this, and I don't know why, because it's a really great movie, so I'm really excited to get into it. I've probably seen it over 100 times. I've got to say, I watch it a lot, and I even watch it every New Year's now. If you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe, and put in the comments what you'd like me to watch next. And on with the show. This movie has such a great score. I know that's a model, but look how good it looks. Shelley winners! Woo! At midnight on New Year's Eve, the SS Poseidon en route from New York to Athens met with a disaster and was lost. There were only a handful of survivors. This is their story.
Where next?
Mr. and Mrs. Rogo, M45.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ernest.
Well, what if somebody been dying in here?
Oh my God. Who's not dying?
How do you know she's just seasick? Look at her. It could be something else.
He's like, I've been on this boat for years.
I'll tell you what this is. It's food poisoning. That's what it is.
Look at his face.
How the hell is she gonna swallow?
For Christ's sake, I know what to do with suppositories. Just get them out of here.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm gonna be doing that the whole movie. Some great writing in this movie too. Like, their scenes are very short, getting to know the characters, but you learn like a lot about their personalities just from the little scenes.
When we finally get to Israel, we're gonna stay put, no traveling. We're gonna get to know our grandson.
You can tell that they're very sentimental and very caring.
You still want me to give that guest sermon this afternoon? Well, one thing's for sure. Nobody's going to sleep through it.
See? Short scene, but you totally get both of those characters' points of view. Easy, like, great writing.
I suggest we talk privately. I did not suggest.
How is privately, like, 5 feet away?
Your business is to deliver this ship where we want it, when we want it. I am sure I don't have to remind you of my legal right to have you relieved of command.
Ugh. Capitalism, eh?
You irresponsible bastard.
Yep. That's corporate America for you right there. You give a crap about people, just money.
Oh, can't you see the morning after?
I think they shot this on the Queen Anne, if I'm not mistaken. And I love the camera, how it constantly makes it feel like you're on a boat. That's really cool. And it's not like overdone, it doesn't make me sick.
The engines on this ship have more total horsepower than all the cavalry Napoleon used to conquer Europe. How about that?
That's heavy, Robin. Real heavy.
She's like, I do not care.
Then how come you didn't ask me for my idea? I mean what to put in it.
Why couldn't I have had a brother that's a little easier to live with?
This is such a great sibling depiction.
Don't pray to God to solve your problems. Have the guts to fight for yourself.
I'm not spiritual or religious, but I really connect with his speech here.
God loves criers.
I love the message. It's like you have the power within yourself, whether you call it God or not, to help yourself out of anything.
You know what it means to be...
I love this scene.
To sit at the captain's table on New Year's Eve?
Why don't you just go without...
Or what am I supposed to do at midnight? Kiss the captain?
Don't knock it.
You're out of that business now. You're my wife.
Are the walls on ships thin? Because he's yelling real loud about their business.
You don't have to shout.
Ah, that dress is so pretty.
I saw a young officer on deck the other day. And he looked pretty damn familiar. Even with his clothes on. Doesn't that bother you?
Bothered me, I wouldn't have married you.
Oh, see? The short scene, and you really get a feel for their whole relationship. It's such great writing. I love it.
Mr. Martin, what is the little green one for? The yellow one? That's very attractive.
I love her. Like, he's a little weird, taking pills out of this little bag, but she's very, like, they're all inquisitive and not shaming him in any way.
All you need is a pretty wife.
I always had a feeling that his character was gay.
From the seismographic station in Athens, sir.
Here we go.
Subsea earthquake, 7.8 on the Richter scale.
Thank you, Eggers. By the way, Happy New Year! Thank you, sir.
I watch this movie every New Year's. I start at 11:35. I ring in the New Year's exactly when the movie does. I love it.
Well, since the captain put me in charge, I'm going to propose a toast. To love.
To love.
To love.
To love. To love.
To love, dummy.
It is exactly 50 seconds to midnight.
Oh, hi-oh. I love that. She's like, oh, hey, what about me? Getting a little some on the side there.
An enormous wall of water coming towards us.
Crap, 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 crap.
Oh my God.
Sound both stations.
Oh my god, this would be terrifying. Oh, I get chills. I know it wouldn't look like that in real life, but it's still pretty cool. This is all practical. All like camera tricks and wire work. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? This would be horrifying. Oof. Ooh, unbelievable. This stunt right here. So scary. The silence. Oof. So good. Like, just setting how horrifying this would be. Just no music, just dead silence from like just what happened.
Jesus Christ, what happened?
We've turned over.
Linda? It's okay. Linda, honey. You all right?
Hi. Where the hell have you been?
Where do you think? Flying around on my ass.
Look how good the lighting is.
Help will be here any minute. This ship is equipped with watertight compartments. So just remain calm.
I've never liked this guy. Like, how do you know?
Help is on the way.
You don't know that. You have no communication with anybody. You're just assuming things.
What are you doing up there, sis? That's a stupid question.
Tight, boys. Pull it tight. That's it. All right, hold on. Come on, Susan.
Oh my god. I would crap my pants.
Don't be afraid. Jump. Trust us.
I get really bad vertigo. I'd be terrified. That's how like the old firefighters used to do it, right? Oh my god. Could you imagine? That's the way you go out? Being crushed by a giant a giant metal Christmas tree.
Do you think it might be a better idea if we went up?
What the hell are you talking about?
I mean, it seems to me that any rescue attempt would have to come through the hull.
Oh, look. They all went through a disaster, and they're all dirty. Imagine that.
He told me that back by the shafts, the hull was only 1 inch thick.
Look, kid, do you know how thick 1 inch of steel is? It's 1 inch less than 2 inches.
I love the kid. He's so polite, and he's not like a smart aleck. Like, he's smart, but he's not like a know-it-all. He's very respectful. That thing must be heavy as hell. Awkward.
Then you just kick out the bottom and you swim ashore, huh?
Maybe you can just yell, "This is the police," and it'll open right up.
I'll keep them moving here and see if you can get the rest of them to join us.
I mean, wouldn't it have been smarter the other way around?
You can't climb it at it's too tight. She's got nothing under it.
Just panties. What else do I need?
Ladies and gentlemen, there's very little time.
See,
Please.
it would have made more sense for the Reverend to try to convince people because he's so good with words.
How long you think since we told each other, I love you?
Who knows? 20 years? Yesterday?
I love you. Not many people have had that. There's something different up there than there is from down here?
Yes. Life. Life always matters very much.
Right, so I'll climb.
What's your name?
Nani?
Nani? Your brother's dead?
And sometimes you just gotta be blunt.
Did you like his music?
I would have danced to it. If I'd had somebody to dance with.
See, we've hardly had any scenes with her, but we really get an understanding of what her character is with only a few small lines. So much good writing.
You didn't tell me what you thought of my sermon this afternoon.
You spoke only for the strong.
I'm asking you to be strong. Come with us.
I can't leave these people. I know I can't save them, and I suspect we'll die.
The scenario is like exactly what his sermon was talking about too. A very good example of what he was talking about.
I have no other choice.
John, I'm not going to give up.
That's the way out. That's our only chance. Don't listen to him! We've got to stay here till help arrives.
Help from where? Everybody's dead who was above us before the ship turned over. Because now they're underneath us, under the water.
That's not true!
It is true, you pompous ass.
I love that insult. It's so good.
Couldn't talk anybody else into coming, huh?
No, we're on our own. All right, let's get inside.
I've always hated that when they recycle screams. It bugs the crap out of me. Oh my gosh. So what do? You can't do anything. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if you fell? Oh my god. Should have listened.
I always thought I was going to catch it some damn it from some crook.
This is the other thing I like about older movies. Like, everyone in the movie, like, all the main roles don't have to be filled by supermodels. Like, this group of people looks like a regular group of people. Not everyone doesn't have to be beautiful. They just have to be good at acting. Now I feel like all main casts, everyone has to be pretty. Especially, like, on TV and stuff these days. But especially, you know, in movies. You don't have to be beautiful to be a good actor. It must have been kind of cool designing these sets to be upside down.
Reverend, try this.
That's the other thing I like. Like, he's not, like, the only character that's, like, thinking of ideas and things. people are contributing, and it's not just like a one man leading everybody like with all the ideas.
I think what I don't like about you, Scott, is your attitude. Or does it go deeper than that? Maybe we're two of a kind, Mr. Rogo. And you don't like looking at yourself.
Fair.
Ah! It's all right, Mrs. Rosen. I helped my dad pull in a 600-pound swordfish off Hawaii.
She's like, thanks, I guess. You ever wonder like how you would act in a situation like this? Like, would you be like the members of this group, or would you be like the members of the people who died in the ballroom?
We're sinking and nothing's going to keep us from drowning.
Keep moving. It's right, Mrs. Rogo. There are air pockets all over this ship.
Air pockets?
I love her. Like, even Rogo's character, he's gruff, but he's not unlikable.
I'm going next. So if old fat ass gets stuck in there, I will be caught behind her.
Rude. That was uncalled for. I know that Red Button's character is he's very like a very timid guy, but he's also very commanding. He's like nervous, but he's not scared.
You'll be right behind me.
Like two peas in a pod. Quickly.
Take it easy.
And heels. She got to climb that ladder in heels. That's crazy.
Manny, are you there?
Where else would I be?
When I told you about Dad's 600-pound swordfish, I didn't want you to think I meant that you weighed that much. With everything that's happening to us, that's what you're worried about?
See? He's a good kid. Yeah, that would be me. I'm Nani. No, not Acres. It's crazy. I feel you, girl.
I'm sorry. I can't move. I can't.
Now, don't think of anything but the ladder. Go ahead, Nani.
He's such a good dude.
I told you to keep everybody rounded up. He was hurt. He needed your protection. All right, so he was hurt. The boat tilted and he fell. The shaft blew up and he's dead. And that's it. I told you I was going to get everybody out of here, and goddammit, I'm going to do it.
He already probably feels guilty enough about it. Not to rub it in. He didn't do it on purpose.
If all those people think they're right by going up there, maybe we should go with them, and not you. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. 20 people decide to drown themselves, so that makes it all right.
I mean, I see both sides, to be honest, so.
If your ass isn't back here in 15 minutes, we're going the other way. You're on.
Can't wait around forever. You gotta get out of here. I can't think of like how rough this shoot would have been. Like, you have to be filthy and gross, like the whole shooting schedule, pretty much. And dirty. It must have been hard. And wet. Gene Hackman's such a good actor. I mean, everybody's a good actor, even the kid in this movie. I love this scene. Kind of have a oh crap moment. Just like, what if I don't know what's going on? What if I'm wrong?
I feel safer with you.
That and have a crush. A massive crush. Oh my god, that would be so scary. Any door you could open just be full of water.
Believe me, in time, you'll find other things, other people, someone else to care for you. You'll see.
He's been through stuff. Yuck. And you could literally just pee anywhere. Or whatever.
Brandy, rope, axe.
I'm with her. I bet water sets are really scary to work on. I mean, because anything can happen. It's real water. And fire. I bet a lot of times in the water scenes you're not really acting. You're just reacting to the water. Which is actually scary.
With the corridor, they're leading to the engine room. I went through it.
Yeah, but now it's underwater.
All right, so we'll swim through it. Give me the rope.
You've got to be kidding!
Oh, for hours you've all been dragging and pulling me all this way. Now I have a chance to do something I know how to do. Please, may I do this for everybody?
Oh, I love her. Underwater scenes make me so anxious. Anybody else hold their breath during underwater scenes like me?
Now, be careful.
Manny, you think I'm planning to be careless?
Get it, girl.
Girl, you're gonna put Shelley Winters out of work. Oh.
That water will be so gross to open your eyes in, though. Probably full of like oil and stuff from the engines. Ugh. Yay, she did it!
You see, Mr. Scott, in the water, I'm a very skinny lady.
Oh, no. I hate this part.
Enough is enough. Let me go. Give this to Manny. You see, that's the sign for life. Life always matters very much.
Oh, God. God, not this woman.
Oh, I hate that scene. I hate it. For Mrs. Rosen.
I got trapped. Mrs. Rosen freed me.
Thanks, Mrs. Rosen. If it hadn't been for you, none of us... Oh, Jesus. What'll I tell him?
Tell him nothing!
So intense. Ooh.
Had a lot of guts, lady.
There it is.
Come on, you kids first.
I can swim 3 lengths underwater in our swimming pool, but Sis can only swim 2.
Okay, kid.
Such a like kid thing. He's like, okay, kid, like, just do it and shut up. Could you do this? I don't know if I could do this.
I can't swim.
Are there a lot of people out there that can't swim? Is it privileged that I like went to an elementary school that like went to a pool and had swimming lessons? Is that like not a thing that everybody gets?
You mean you really can't swim at all?
No, I really can't.
But you can hold your breath.
Yeah?
Well, that's all you have to do.
We don't have to follow the others, we don't. We might still be rescued.
Maybe.
For some reason, this reminds me of like The Amazing Race when one of the players doesn't want to do like the challenge. They're like, oh, we'll be fine, right? We'll just take the penalty. No. No more heartbreak. Oh. Alright, you're done? Okay, bye. No, I don't want to cry again. No. Nobody looks cute swimming. She did it! Almost. I mean, barely.
Now, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, you bastard. Ain't you got no feelings?
Now, look! Mrs. Rosen is dead. We can't bring her back, but what we can do is keep moving and be strong. That's what she would have wanted.
Give this to Manny to give to our grandson. From both of us.
Feelings. Everyone looks like a drowned rat. She's still in heels, man. I really kind of wish that this set was like a walkthrough set that I could go in like Universal Studios. I would love that. That'd be cool to like walk through an upside down ship That was flooding. I mean, like, fake, obviously. Oh, I hate it. No. Oh, that death is shocking. I hate it.
Linda! I started to believe in your promises that we had a chance. You took from me the only thing I ever loved in the whole world, my Linda.
I mean, he knows he's just projecting. He's just, I mean, it's really sad. I mean, she wasn't a perfect person, but, like, she was a good character. She was good, and their love for each other was real.
Mr. Scott, the hot steam!
This coming up speech is epic.
We didn't ask you to fight for us. But damn it, don't fight against us! How much more blood?
It's gonna be like burning him, right?
You want another life? Then take me! Rogo! Get them through!
Ugh. Practice what he preached, though.
You heard the Reverend? He said get them through. Well, go ahead. Well, now's your chance to do something positive for a change.
Whatever it takes to motivate you.
All right, you. That's enough.
I mean, he has been helpful. He's not been, like, an obstacle. He might have been he might have griped a lot, but he didn't, like, obstruct anything. That was a little harsh.
Quiet. I think I hear something.
My God, there's somebody out there.
There better be. After all that.
Again. Hold it.
Yay!
Get back. Get back.
This scene is heartbreaking. It's like you're relieved, but then you remember, like, everything they went through and everyone they lost.
How many of you down there? 6? Is that all? Did you save anybody else? Anyone from the bow? No.
What a story, right? I love this shot. Yay! Alright, so that was Poseidon Adventure from 1972. One of my, I'm going to say, top 5 movies of all time. Great story, great acting, great characters, great special effects. I mean, this was the 70s, no CGI, all practical effects. Just amazing to me. Emotions that you get from the characters, I just feel are so great. The dynamics between Rogo and Mr. Scott, Reverend Scott, like, they really are, like, the same person. They just kind of have different ways of going about it. I think that's why they butted heads a lot. Just the dynamic between the whole group. They were, like, such different people from different backgrounds and different ways of handling things, but, like, they all pretty much respected each other and got along. I mean, yeah, like, Mrs. Rocco was kind of a bitch, but, like, she was still a likable character. I feel like her and Mr. Rocco kind of came from, like, a rougher background than maybe the other characters, and that's why they kind of had a hard time getting along with the other members of the group, but, like, they were still not hated. Like, I didn't hate their characters, even though they were kind of rough. The kids were great actors. What's his name? Gene Hackman is, like, amazing in this movie. Like, I really, like, connected with his character. Like, the whole plot line of, like, doing things for yourself and being strong enough to face adversity and danger head on. I really connected with that message. I just love this movie so much. I'm really thankful that my grandma showed this to me when I was a young age. I had it on VHS. I watched it over and over and over again. And like I said before, it's just kicked off my love for disaster movies. I just really love the connection of crazy visuals and heart. Like, I think people surviving against all odds is a really universal story, and I really like that about disaster movies. I'll probably do this more. I think I'll do a movie that I love every so often just to shake things up and wash away all the crappy movies that I've gonna watch for this channel. But I hope you had a good time. And I hope you enjoy this movie, or if you've never seen it before, I hope you go and watch it. There is a sequel to this movie that is insane. The sequel has Michael Caine and Sally Field in it, and it is nuts. It is not as good as this movie, but it is fun. The premise is just insane. Like, to go back into an upside down ship to find salvage and to get rich is bananas to me, but I still watch it every so often. It's a crazy movie. The remake of this movie, I hate. The visuals are cool, yeah. It's all this CGI tricks, but I really hate all the characters. Like, to me, like, they're just not likable. And like, you really need likable characters that you want to root for in a disaster movie. And like, I just hated the remake. Hated it. If you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.